Namaskar, Karin, and a few others who are coming on. Welcome, Namaskar, Mia. Okay, so I hope you have had an enjoyable week, and I have nothing particularly exciting to report. Just looking forward to doing some kirtan and meditation together. And also Manohari from Mauritius. It's nice to have this international crowd here. Namaskar, Manohari. Okay, so let's get started with some kirtan. I don't see anyone there yet on YouTube, so they'll just have to join in. And I'll stop and explain a little bit later. So just if you want to dance some kirtan, make your space available. And before we start, just close your eyes and connect with the meaning of the mantra. Only love everywhere. Universal love, divine love. And wow, we have 5 people joining us on YouTube, so I will stop and make a little bit of an explanation. So welcome, my name is Dada Krsnasevananda. I'm streaming from Anandagauri Ashram in Denmark. And every week we have some chanting, 10 minutes of chanting, and then some guided meditation, and a little bit of spiritual sharing afterwards. And we chant a particular mantra. I'll bring it up on the screen for you to see. So, Baba Nam Kevalam. You can translate it as only love everywhere. So mantras work in 3 ways. First, the meaning. There's a principle that you probably have heard about, that we become what we think. And we are focusing on that deeper part of ourselves, the part which connects us to everything else. You know, on the surface we are separate beings, but in the core of our beings, it's like the beads on a necklace. Every bead is different, but one string runs through them all. So that string is both your innermost self and the innermost self of everything. So when we focus on that idea of universal love, or only love everywhere, it's bringing our attention to that core of awareness, being, consciousness, love, where we are connected with everything. And that strengthens our sense of brotherhood, sisterhood, our connection with nature, and it helps us kind of counteract and not be dominated by the external feelings, which may be anger, war, jealousy, so many other things that keep us apart. So it brings peace. When you focus there, it helps you center in your own peace, but it also strengthens our connections to each other, so it helps bring peace to the world, right? Because we are all connected on that deep level, so what you do in your innermost deep self has an impact on everything around you as well. So we sing this mantra, Baba Nam Kevalam, and later we will meditate with that as well. Okay, so just take a moment, close your eyes, think about that beautiful idea. The love that holds the universe together. We may fight on the surface, but still we're connected on a deeper level. So see if you can reach down, connect with that feeling of universal love, and then join us for singing the mantra. Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanamo Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanamo 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 Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanamo Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanamo 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 Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanamo Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanamo 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 Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanamo Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanamo 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 Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Baba Namo 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 Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Baba Namo Kevalam Bhavanam Kevalam Baba Namo 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 Kevalam. All right, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Now we'll do some guided meditation. I'll just bring up some meditation music. So, for those of you who are new, I realized I didn't finish making my explanation of the mantra. So, one way that the mantra works is through the meaning, that you become what you focus on. And the second way it works is through the power of the sound. So every sound has some kind of impact on your consciousness. And a mantra is a combination of sounds that help to awaken your awareness. And the third way that the mantra works is through the rhythmic connection with breathing. So when we get to the mantra, we'll link it with our breath. Inhale, Baba, Nam, exhale, Kevalam. And that steady rhythmic aspect of the mantra helps to calm and regulate the mind. Okay, so fold your hands in your lap. Close your eyes. Turn your tongue a little up and back in your mouth, so the tip of your tongue is touching the roof of your mouth. Be still, and for the first few moments, just be aware of your physical body. Try to connect with your body. And feel the awareness in your whole body. Starting this way helps you come into the present moment. Check in with your posture. should be relaxed but alert. You can imagine you have a little string pulling you up from the top of your head. So your spine feels straight but not stiff. A simple way to calm down and relax the mind is to bring your attention to your belly and feel the breath in your belly. When you breathe in, your belly expands. When you breathe out, it contracts. So hold your attention in the belly for a few moments. Just consciously focus on that feeling of expansion and contraction as you breathe in and out. It's a nice way to center yourself when you start the meditation. Now look inwards and see if you can connect with your feeling of being. The feeling, I am here. I exist. When someone sits next to you, you can feel their presence. See if you can connect with your own presence. And presence is something universal. It's what we have in common with each other. I exist, you exist. A bird exists, a table exists. It's the common denominator that unites us. Beingness. So just sit with that feeling of presence. Now start to work with your imagination and use your imagination to step back from your everyday world and enter into a bigger and deeper space. Start by imagining a tall mountain far in the distance. A tall mountain far away. And just look at that mountain. Hold it in your vision. And as you look at it, already you feel yourself coming up and out of your everyday world. And the space starts to open up. Now imagine coming towards the mountain, leaving everything and just bringing yourself. Imagine coming to the top of the mountain. Imagine being there, far above the world, looking down on everything, an empty sky stretching out as far as you can see. Imagine being there, far above the world, far above everything, looking down and looking out, with empty sky as far as you can see. Try to hold that for a few moments. And as you hold it, enjoy the feeling of space, freedom, detachment, spaciousness. When you practice at home, just hold this long enough so that it helps you step away from everything. Once you feel you've stepped away and opened up some space, begin to think about the idea of the mantra. Only love everywhere. Begin just by silently repeating the phrase in your mind. Only love everywhere. And as you repeat the phrase, try and connect with it on the level of feeling, not analyzing, not questioning, not trying to understand. Just feeling it. Only love everywhere. As you repeat the phrase, allow whatever feelings may come up. And gradually try and get comfortable with it. Only love everywhere. Once you start to feel comfortable with it, begin to visualize. Imagine an ocean of love, filling up all available space, inside, outside, past, present, future. No gaps, no spaces, no borders, no boundaries. Imagine this ocean of love comes right into the very center of your being and connects with you. Feel yourself part of it. Make a conscious effort to mix yourself into this ocean of love. You become it, it becomes you. And make an effort to expand this ocean of love. Make it as huge as you possibly can. Imagine it filling up the entire universe. And beyond that, so that it becomes something complete, total, absolute. An unbroken, undivided ocean of love. Try to hold that. Hold the hugeness of it, the consistency, simplicity, the beauty of it. And enjoy that feeling of wholeness and completeness. Imagine that this infinite ocean of love is the fundamental reality. Everything else comes and goes, here today, gone tomorrow. But underneath it all, something remains, holding everything, witnessing everything, supporting everything. Take a moment to enjoy that sense of timelessness. Holding the sense of a timeless, infinite, total ocean of love. Now silently begin to repeat the mantra with your breath. As you breathe in, Baba, Nam. As you breathe out, Kevalam. Inhale, Baba, Nam. Exhale, Kevalam. First, focus on the sound of the words. Baba, Nam, Kevalam. Hear the sound of each word clearly. There's power in the sound. Get into a steady, even, continuous rhythm with your breath. Sound and rhythm. And every now and then, come back to the beautiful idea of the mantra. Only love, nothing else, everywhere. Other thoughts may come and go, but just keep patiently returning to these three things. The sound of the mantra, the steady rhythm of your breath, and the beautiful idea. Only love, nothing else, everywhere. Now continue on your own for approximately 10 minutes and then we'll come back together. All right. You can relax your concentration. Be aware of your body. Be aware of the space around you. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Once you have your eyes open, see if you can continue to repeat the mantra. Spirituality is the effort to see the one in the many, and that you can do with your eyes closed or your eyes open. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the meditation. So meditation is a process of transformation. And indeed, all life involves transformation. Plants transform sunlight into their life energy. Animals and plants transform food. Humans also. And matter is transformed into mind. So all animals and plants and all forms of life are engaged in some kind of processing. They are processing something and transforming it into something else. They develop their bodies and their minds through this processing of different inputs. So human beings do that, but there is one type of processing that human beings can do that hasn't occurred yet to plants and animals. Maybe it has to a few. So humans can transform physical and mental waves into spiritual waves. We can take a crude substance and transform it into a spiritual wavelength. We can change wavelengths of things. So something comes into our mind, we look at something or someone, we have our own internal thought. And by applying this as you think so, you become principle to whatever it is that we are dealing with, whether internal or external. We flatten the wave and create an agitated wave into a spiritual wave. So by doing that, we are transforming ourselves into something spiritual. But we are also transforming the universe. So the universe is gradually, as more and more human beings do spiritual practice, as we apply our outlook on each other. And you felt yourself when someone has a certain outlook towards you, it impacts you. If they see you in a crude way, it makes you feel more crude. If they see you in a subtle, beautiful way, it changes your own experience of yourself. How we treat the environment, the people around us, and everything also impacts it. And even physics says that objects are affected by the observer. So, unlike all other creatures, we have the capacity, and we have the function, and we have the role of transforming the universe into something more spiritual. And as that as that transformation of the universe bit by bit into something more spiritual is the kind of path that the universe is on, gradually becoming more spiritual, then human beings play a very important role, have a very vital function in materializing that spiritualization process. It is only human beings who can ingest a material wave and change it into a spiritual wave. So it is kind of like our sacred function or our sacred duty. That is the kind of destiny of the universe, and that is the role that human beings are able to play. Not everyone is aware of that role, not everyone is playing that role, but gradually we wake up to it and we accept our role. And because it, with due reflection, it not only makes the world more beautiful, but it makes our own experience of life more blissful, more peaceful, as those agitated material and psychic waves get transformed into soothing, calm, spiritual waves. So it's an interesting way to think of yourself as a kind of machine that ingests cruder waves and transforms them. Not a machine, maybe a device, right? And that perhaps this is the role for which you have been created. This is your unique human role. And to fulfill that role, we have various tools that have been developed. Transmutator. And one of them, for example, is the mantra. So with our Ishta mantra, our personal mantra that we repeat silently when we are doing meditation and we are thinking about the question, who am I? What am I? Right? I am that. So I am transforming my concept and experience of myself from a body or a mind or a personality into pure being, pure awareness through the mantra. So we use the mantra. The mantra is kind of like the digestion engine that we apply it to ourselves and ingest our cruder self and shape it and transform it and produce something more spiritual. And similarly, our second lesson mantra, which we use to transform material and psychic vibrations around us, which, if we didn't apply the mantra, would have an opposite effect. Means as we absorb them, that crude vibration would crudify us. But because we apply our second lesson mantra to it, or because we apply Nam Kevalam to it, that mantra kind of absorbs and reshapes and flattens and straightens that wavelength into something spiritual. And I had this image today of kind of like my mantra, Nam Kevalam is like a snake which is swallowing all these crude vibrations and transforming them. So that's a very powerful capacity that the mantra has. And to make proper use of something, you have to know what it is capable of, right? If you have something, a tool or a device, and you have no idea what it's capable of, you can't use it. And I think we don't fully realize the power and the capacity and the purpose of all the tools that we have. So yeah, reflect, think about what these tools that you have can do, what they are actually doing, and understanding that and understanding all the opportunities that you have to use these tools. I hope that will kind of inspire you to use them with more awareness of their power, and use them, and be more aware of the opportunities and the capacity that they have to bring benefit to your own transformation, but also to help you fulfill your your role as a kind of transmutating, or as a transmutator, as a node. You know, we are many nodes, and we are all playing this role of reshaping the universe, digesting the universe, and changing those waves into something spiritual. Okay, so that was the thought I wanted to share today. Let's finish with some time for you to share something if you have a thought to share, or something, if you want to say something about the meditation or about the idea that we just discussed. If you have a question about meditation or the spiritual journey or just life. Okay. Mia says, I will really think about applying the mantra actively and sort of experiment with it. Good. Great. Hoping I feel a shift in the wavelength. I will be interested to hear how that goes. Good. And I'll just bring up a bit of music again so that you have time to reflect about everything, and in a relaxed way, if something comes up in your mind that you want to share or ask. Okay, Manahari also shares, thank you very much. It's a powerful definition of the human existence and purpose. We'll explore more this way. Yeah, I think it's nice to know that we have some kind of extremely important purpose in this universe. We're just taking a few moments in case anyone else has something they want to share or ask. Okay, so let's leave it there. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you have a lovely week. If any of you are nearby, within travel distance of Denmark and Sweden, don't forget we have a spiritual adventure camp at the beginning of July, where we go canoeing and camping and hiking in the beautiful southern part of Sweden. You can see that on our anandagauri.dk website. So have a nice week and hope to see you back next week. Namaskar.